Hey everybody, I'm back and I have a story time slash something that is really pissing me off, rant, to let you guys know about and to hopefully, you know, make you laugh because my life is fucking hilarious and it sucks. So here we go. So I ended up buying a new car because that is how says life runs, okay? Um, I had to be bougie. I had to get the car that I wanted, the car that I've been wanting. 2017 Ford Fusion. It's beautiful. I love it. Can't ask for anything better. Okay. Well, I ended up bringing it in for my first oil change. Now, mind you, I make this appointment on a fucking Thursday. I'm like, hey, calling up, like, I need my oil changed. Like, is there any possible way I can get it done this weekend? The lady's like, oh, yeah, we could do it this weekend. We'd have to drop your car off. And I'm like, yo, why can't I just sit there and wait? Like, how long does an oil change take? And she's like, oh, it could take up to 3 hours. So, you might not want to stay. So I'm like, shit. Like, I'm going to have to, like, go do something and have somebody bring me up there, which is, like, such a nuisance. Like, I hate having to do that. What is the point of having my own car? You know? And they couldn't give me a loaner because I'm not 21. So, being an adult sucks. Just to start with that. So, the lady on the phone, she's a bitch, basically. Like, she's just so rude to me. You can tell she's older. And she's just like, sounds like I was really dragging this out. Like, I was on the phone for like 15 minutes with her, 20 minutes with her, just trying to set the damn appointment. And she's like, trying to find the right appointment for me because I was like, look, I work Monday through Friday. I work nights. I have to get it done this weekend. The percentage thing was at like 27%. I'm like, I don't want it to get any lower. Come on. So she's like, okay, we'll squeeze you in Saturday, but you have to drop your car off. And I'm like, okay, do you know how long it's going to take? She's like, no, you'll have to ask whenever you get there. So I'm like, whatever. Like, this is already going to suck. I hate my life already. So Saturday rolls around. My brother was, nice enough to give me a ride down there. And I dropped my car off with them, and I'm like, hey, like, how long is this going to take? And they're like, oh, it'll take about 3.5 hours. What the fuck are you going to do? Like, you're changing oil. Why does it take 3.5 hours? And why the fuck do I have to leave? Like, why can't I just sit here and wait for my car to get done? Do you guys not know what you're doing? Like, I'm bringing it to you for professional help. Like, I might as well change the oil myself. Like, I've done it before. Why not do it now? I mean, my thing was it's fucking cold outside and I'm not trying to do it in the snow. I live in an apartment. I'm not trying to do it outside in front of everybody while there's snow on the ground. So, whatever. I go and I pick it up. I'm like, whoa, like, I love my car. I can't wait to have it back. Get into it. I drive it all the way home. Mind you, I live 30 minutes away from this car dealership. Drive it 30 minutes home. Get home. I find out there is a big ass scratch, deep as hell, like the paint is chipped off of my car, above the back passenger tire. My car is all black, even with black rims, so it's got me fucked up that it's like this. So I'm instantly so furious. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, I have not even had this car for that long, and this car is already getting damaged. Like, and like, this worst part is, it wasn't even me that damaged it. I'm like, even my last car, at least I was the one that wrecked it. Like, I was just so pissed off. So I got on the phone, and I'm talking to some guy named Chad or something like that. And I'm like, dude, you guys fucking scratched my car. Like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm, just telling him, like, you guys did this. Like, you guys are going to fix my fucking car. And he's like, all right, man, like, just bring it in on Monday and we'll fix it right up. I'm like, it was too fucking easy. I'm telling you guys, like, there was no debate. There was no arguing. There was no, like, here, we need proof. Nothing. He was just like, okay, here we go. I'm like, oh, whatever. Okay. I bring it in on Monday, and they did an estimate. So they do the estimate, and she's like, yeah, the damage is around $600 for a fucking scratch. Like, that is how deep they did it. Because they're talking about replacing the whole piece. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, I can't afford $600. I just bought this car. Like, literally, it wasn't even my fault. I said, somebody's going to pay for it. Now, I don't know. It was Quick Lane. Like, that's what it's called. I don't know if they're connected to Ford, but she said that Quick Lane would be the one that has to fix it. And they have to accept or deny this whole situation. Like, they have to accept for it to be fixed because they'd have to pay for it. At this point, I'm like, oh, they're gonna pay for it. Like, you have got me fucked up. So I'm so furious, whatever. So then they make another appointment, like 2-3 weeks later, for them to actually bring it in and to fix it. Like, a guy calls me on the phone from Quick Lane and says, hey, go ahead and bring in your car, we're gonna fix it. So I'm like, yes, like, it's finally gonna happen. And I'm like, so what's gonna happen? Like, how am I gonna get home? And he's like, we're gonna have your car for like about a week. And I'm like, I'm gonna need another car, you know? So he's like, okay, we can get you in a loaner, like, no problem. Be sure to be here at like 8 in the morning. And I'm like, there's a slight problem with that. I'm not 21. My life fucking sucks at this point, okay? It's just terrible. So I'm like, okay, well, what is our other option? Because he's like, ooh, we can't give you a loaner because you're not 21. Yeah, 5 months a fucking way is not good enough for us. So, he's like, we can get you into an Enterprise car. Now, let me just tell you guys right now, fuck Enterprise, because Enterprise is the shittiest fucking rental car company out there. No doubt. I'll make another video about them because they are so fucking shitty. They deserve their own video. Promise you guys. You guys will love it. The situation's just fucked up. I have the worst luck with cars. I promise you. It's just me. It's just Seth Worrell. So, anyways, so they take my car. They get me into an Enterprise car. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but my mom was sick, so she wasn't able to bring me up there. And my brother doesn't have full coverage insurance, so he couldn't get me a loaner either, unfortunately. So I end up getting an Enterprise car. It was a shitty ass like Nissan Sentra Versa. The cheapest. Guys, it had me fucked up. This car is supposed to be a 2018. It doesn't even have automatic lights. My back just popped. Why the fuck does Nissan think that they can make a car in 2018 when we have electric cars? Why do they think it's okay to make a car with with lights that aren't automatic? I don't know. That's another subject. It annoys me. Like, I'm so heated right now. I'm so annoyed. I had to drive this putt-putt around for a whole last day. I get to work, because I dropped my car earlier on in the morning. So then I go and I'm going to work, and it's probably about 5 o'clock. I dropped it off at like 9, 10 o'clock. I get a call from like John or something. John from Quick Lane here. And John is like, oh yeah, we got your car ready here, Seth, for you to pick up. Pauses for about 12 seconds on the voicemail. Phone number. And I'm like, this guy doesn't even know what the fuck he's calling to. Like, I was just like, this is a nightmare. I was like, they told me I had a bad feeling because they said that it would take about a week to fix it. So I'm like, this cannot be good. Like, if they're already done with it, that means that they probably didn't fix it, or they're trying to like half-ass do the job, End up heading up there the next day, and the guy was like, oh yeah, which, by the way, I had never met this guy, never talked to this guy, don't know who this guy was. He's like, yeah, I've got your car over here, Seth, da-da-da. He, pulls up, and the car is not fixed. On the big-ass scrape, it's like a scrape. It's not a scratch, it's a scrape. Like, they ran into a pole or something and hit it. And he's like telling me all these scenarios that could have happened. Like, he's like, basically, it wasn't us. You could have went to your driveway and you hit your trash can did that. I'm sitting here thinking, whose trash can is white? Like, he's like, because none of our poles are white. They're all blue and red. Da da da. Like, telling me all these fucking dumbass facts. He shows me his garage. Da da da. Look, dude, I don't give a shit. All I know is that this big ass scratch, almost dent in my fucking car, was not me. It was not there the day before because I remember parking in a fucking parking spot where there's bushes over here and there's a bunch of parking spots over there. I was basically the last parking spot. So it was grass and bushes. Nobody walks over there. No one parks over there. Nobody could have hit it. Beyond frustrated. Then he wants to sit there and say, it wasn't us. We're not going to fix it. Sorry, have a nice day. I'm trying not to yell. I'm trying not to cuss him out. I'm done. You know, if you guys ever go to Gary Crossley Ford in Liberty, Missouri, don't do it. Don't buy your vehicle from them. Don't bring your car to Quick Lane, whatever the fuck that is. Don't do it. Because they don't care about the customers. They don't care enough to, don't you want to get your customers in and out as fast and as safe as possible? So why the fuck did it take almost 4 hours for you to change my oil? To change oil? Like, who the fuck does that? Really bad experience. I don't want anybody else to have to go through it. I mean, because who knows who else has gone through it. Like, I honestly want to get back on the phone. I want to find somebody that, who can actually help me out, who can actually get this resolved, because it wasn't me. And it wasn't, anybody else. Nobody else really drives my car. So it was just the fact that this car company does not want to, they'd rather sweep me underneath the rug than to fix what they did. They caused that damage. So why the fuck wouldn't you want to fix what you ruined? Like, I'm paying $20,000 for this car that you literally just ruined. That pain's not gonna last for 5, 6, 7 years, It's just the fact that people, they're not respectful. They don't care, And I just want to rant about that because it's so shitty. And I don't want anybody else to have to go through that. So if you guys want to buy a car, the Ford Fusion is it's a great car. I mean, I'm so beyond happy with it. It drives so much better than my Cruze did, to be honest. And I mean, they're both used, and this car is just way better so far. So, I mean, I can give you guys some updates on this situation if it escalates anymore. But so far, it's been about a week since this happened. So I just wanted to give people a heads up, and especially if you haven't bought a car and you're young like me, and people think that they can take advantage of us, and let's make it to where they don't fucking think that anymore, because I might be a gay 20-year-old, but I'm still fucking crazy, and I'm not afraid to cuss a bitch out or fight someone over something. I'm too crazy for that shit. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope that it brought some laughter to you. It's a very frustrating topic for me because my car is everything to me, So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. So thank you guys. Have a good day.